track this week, which is NAS. Now, first corner over here, you want to start going towards the left and you want to go over this curb, but you're aiming for that black and white wall on your right hand side. Sort of want to go straight for it, but be careful not to hit it, because you get a penalty if you touch it. So that's how you want to start in the lap. First corner, just before the 50 board, that's where you want to start braking, go down into third, let it roll a bit, start getting onto the throttle. This thing has massive turbo lag, so you can get onto the throttle pretty quickly, but you need to gauge when you're going to be straight, because you don't want it to pull up and you're still cornering. Now for this corner, it's flat out, but you see these star marks right of the track, so right at the edge. As you see those tire marks, you want to sort of follow that by going to the inside of them and trying to gauge where the end of this curb is. And just as you pass that, down into third, again roll through the corner and start getting on the throttle. Here you could get the back stepping out a bit, so you just need to gauge when that turbo is going to spool up completely. With that corner, you just lift off a bit, accelerate and you'll be comfortable on the exit. And then after the 100 board here, that's where you want to start braking, down into third, again let it roll through the corner, and you can accelerate out pretty early on that one as you see the exit. Now here you want to start going towards the right hand side even before you get to the corner. Again, there's tire marks over there, and now you can see that there's a bit of a dip. That's what you're aiming for. You want to hit that on the right hand side. And then before all those corner markers on the right hand side start, use that as a distance marker and start braking down into third, carry a lot of speed through partial throttle, and then as you see the exit, the bridge, use that to accelerate out. Over here, just as you enter the corner, you just want to lift off. At round about this point, 2 trees left on the right hand side, you want to start aiming for that end of the curbing and start accelerating out. You can go quite wide here and start aiming for this curb here on the left hand side. Go a bit over it. That should be simple. Now here, see there's some tire marks on the left hand side, or the barrier has a bit of a break in it. That's where you want to start braking, release a bit, and then brake down to second, up into third, roll through, start accelerating partially, get the turbos free, up into fourth here. And at this point, just before that overhead on, you actually want to start turning in without any throttle input and then start getting slowly onto it. See, I had a bit of a wiggle there, but I just managed to carry on the left hand side here. And then as you see the line, the white line, as you can see it just going down the corner, that's what I was using as a bit of a marker. Start braking down into third, start releasing and roll through the corner, put off throttle here, tap the brakes gently, and then again, like I said, you're aiming for that wall, don't hit it. I did that on a very good lap and lost it. That's a 55-1. So again, as you start this lap, you want to go inside and then start accelerating, go wide, just touching that curb on the right hand side. 50 board, that's when you start braking, down into third, let it roll through, partial throttle, get the turbos fully. For a lot of the track you can use the black tire marks everywhere, and that's what I was doing. Try to use those to gauge where you are. You don't have to look around too much either. Black tire marks here, just use that and follow them over to the inside end of the curb. Start braking, down into third, roll through the corner and partial throttle, start accelerating. Be careful of the back stepping out here. Here it's just lifting off, going through on the inside. I don't want to go off there, but I did on the inside. But then as you see the exit, you accelerate out, 100 board, down into third. Again, you want to carry a bit of speed, roll through it, accelerate very early through that corner. Start aiming to the right hand side over here, hit that dip. Just as you're going forward, and the corner markers start on the right hand side, down into third, carry some speed. You see the exit, the bridge, start accelerating out. After the 50 board, just lift off, let it roll through, start aiming for the curve on the inside, and then accelerate out flat. It's banked, so you can accelerate there and get a lot of grip. Tire marks on the left hand side. Just after that, brake, release a bit, brake, down into second, up into third, and and start accelerating partially, not early. As you go up into fourth before the overhead sound, just lift off, turn in, and accelerate out as quickly as possible. Be careful of the backstabbing out over there as well. You can see how I had a bit of a moment. As you see this lawn, that's where you want to start braking down into third. Gently brake here over the curb. Aim for that one on the exit and race towards the lawn.